welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then glad to have you here. So today I am sorting out all of my junk. I have so much makeup and pots of creams and things that I buy with the greatest of intentions, and most of them are about 4 years old and probably out of date now. So I have just swapped my desk around. I used to have a big desk with loads of shelving. That's now gone because I needed it in my office. And I'm now downsized to a tiddly tiny little dressing table, and I've got to work out how I'm going to store all this makeup. I've got a few things that I've bought that I'll show you, and I'm going to try and get things in their own little compartments and little places, because I think the best thing with organising and time management and all of that kind of stuff is that you know where things are. And my problem when I've done organising before is I've gone, this pot I'll put all of my eyeshadows, mascaras, eyeliners and eyebrow pencils and eye stuff there, thinking that that's being really good because I'm organising it, but it's all jumbled up together. So then I want to, I'm in a hurry, I want to do my eye makeup, and I'm having to search for all these different pens and pencils and things, and it just took forever. So then I get fed up and I just start chucking things all over the place, and then I end up with this huge mess. So I am going to start by getting all of my stuff into one big pile on my bed. I've got some stuff up on top of my wardrobe and in my wardrobe as well, so I need to get it all in one place so then I know what I'm doing. And then I will come back to you guys and show you what we've got to sort out. Oh, and there is my little dog, Prince, and my pesky daughter, Faith. Anyone who follows my blog will have seen Faith numerous times before, and if you follow me on Instagram, she often pops up on there as well, because I home educate her, so she's around with me a lot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will catch up with you all soon. Hey guys, so I'm back again. I've just been sorting out, excuse me, I'm a bit grubby because a lot of stuff was very dusty. Yeah, I've been sorting out what containers I've got, and I've managed to get all my stuff in one big pile. Look at all the stuff I've got. I never realised how much stuff I had. Please excuse the state of the dressing table when you do see it, because it wasn't mine, I only just had it put in here. And I didn't realise how dirty it was. So I've cleaned it in terms of anti-bac wipes and dusting and all of that kind of thing. But there's like, the person who previously had it spilt nail varnish on it and different things like that, and I can't get it off. So it looks really bad to do my organising with, because we're on a really low budget, so I can't go out and buy loads of new stuff. So I've just collected a few things together that I'm hoping is going to make it a lot easier. So I've got this big clear container. Now my initial idea was that I was going to put this inside one of these drawers that I've got on the desk, but it's actually too big for the drawer. However, my husband's going to be putting up a bit like a bedside table, but it matches the rest of the furniture in here, and that's going to go next to my dressing table, and I'll show you when it's all up. And this will fit in the drawers perfectly. So this is quite nice because it's got the 4 different compartments, meaning that I can section things off. And I got this from, I want to say B&M. I think it was B&M, and it was quite cheap. It was, or it might have been Home Bargains because they're very similar. But it was like £2 or £2.50, something like that. And I went for clear, you'll notice, with the things I've bought, because I thought then you can see inside without having to actually open things and have a look. So that's why I went with a clear theme. So I've also got this lipstick organiser. I've had this quite a while now. I originally got it from Primark, and I think this was like £1.99. I'm not sure if they still do them or not, because it was a couple of years ago I bought it. And you're meant to put lipsticks in. But looking at these little holes, they're going to have to be thin lipsticks, because I know that some of my lipsticks I've got are really chunky and they will not fit in these, so I'll have to let you know how I get on with that. And then I've also recently got this actually from Primark, and it was like, I think it was like £1.29 or something like that. If you've got one and you know the price, guys, put it in the comments, because that'll be really helpful for other people, because my memory's shocking and I didn't realise at the time I was going to be doing this video, so I didn't write down anywhere how much things cost. But I'm using it, I don't know what it's actually meant to be for, but I'm using it for cotton bud storage.
I think it's meant to be for that. Chloe has the same thing and she uses the exact same thing.
Does she?
Yeah, because she had it in my room when she used this when we used to share one.
So I thought that was quite cute. And then I've also got this jar, and I got this from Poundland, and it's glass, and it was £1, which I think is really good. And I got this, and I know that I'm going to put in here cotton buds and pads for the face, because I thought that would look nice in there. And it's got the cute lid, and I just love that. And this was actually the first thing I bought when I decided to go for the clear stuff, and I saw this and I was like, I'm having that, because I really want that on my dressing table. So I have that too. And then the last thing out of the things I've bought is this, and this is another Primark item. Primark do some good makeup storage in these clear ranges, and this has these drawers. It's got 2 drawers, and each drawer has this, I don't know whether you're meant to leave this in as a, you know, if it's meant to be in there as like a decorative item or not. Let me know if you know, guys, but I kind of thought I'm going to leave it in because I quite like it, and it's like quite soft and that. So I'm going to leave it in there. So I've got my 2 drawers there, and like I said, the good thing with the clear stuff is that I'll be able to see what's in there as well. And then because I haven't got the money to go out and buy more stuff, and I knew I was going to need a lot more storage, I've got some other ideas that I'm going to use as well. So this was a present that I got this Christmas, so obviously that speaks for itself, but it's quite good for, if you didn't want to use it for your brushes, you could still use that jar for something else. I think I'm going to use it for my brushes, I'm not sure yet. We'll find out later. And then I got given this tin, I think it's for Mother's Day, from Faith actually. Yeah, Mum's treat tin. And I know that she got this from Poundland because I saw them in there. And they, it's really beautiful, I love it. And I thought that would be good to put something in that something that I'm going to know is in there. At the moment I've got a face pack in there, so I might have it as my face pack tin. I'm not sure yet.
Pretty cool.
And then the other idea I've got is, you know, the Marie Kondo type thing of reusing, I don't think she necessarily says reuse, I think she's got her own line, but reusing boxes and things that we can use for storage. So this was a gift box. I think it was like a makeup, beauty, oh there you go, Chapney's Spa box of goodies that we got for Christmas one year. And I kept the box because I thought it was really pretty. And I've got a few boxes and things like this that I thought I could use to keep different things in. So once I've gone through all my stuff and sorted out what I'm going to have where, what things I'm putting in what boxes and stuff, I will show you everything that I've done so that you can see, and then hopefully that'll give you ideas when you're doing yours as well. The only other stuff that I've got to put things in is I've got some shoe boxes, and I've got, I'm looking over here because this is where all my stuff is at the moment. I've got some black baskets that I got from Poundland. You got a pack of 2 for £1. I'll show you those later when I've organised it all. Because at the moment they're full of stuff already. I've got one with loads of nail varnishes in, the other one's got a load of jewellery in, so I've got all that kind of stuff. Oh, and I've got a jewellery box that I'll show you later as well, that I got this year for Christmas off one of my daughters, and that was from, I think that was from Home Bargains.
Oh wait, is it do you like marbly colour?
Yeah.
I think it was Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I didn't need to say, but yeah.
I thought you didn't know who.
No, I knew it was from Chloe. I was just trying to think where it was from. I was with her when I said that I liked it, you see. So I think it was Home Bargains. So, I've got a lot to do, and I'm probably talking a bit too fast. I apologise for that. That is a trait that runs in our family.
Yep.
So I'll try and slow down a bit. I hope you can keep up with me. What I would say for tips for organising that obviously you're not going to see me doing right now is going through it all. So I'll just give you a couple of tips of what I'm going to do now. And that is, first of all, you need to obviously decide if you want to keep the things or not. Anything you don't want to keep, if it's usable, then obviously you could donate it to charity, or you could sell it, depending on what it is. anything that's not usable and you don't want, then that needs to go in the bin or in the recycling if it can be recycled. And then once I've done that, I'm then going to be grouping everything into groups. So I'm going to put all the lipsticks in one pile, all the eyeshadows in one pile, and so on, so that I can see how much of each product I have. Check and all the use by dates as well, because I know some of the stuff I've got won't be any good anymore. And obviously if it's past its use by date, you can't use it. It's dangerous because it's skincare. It's going to be going in your eyes and your mouth. You don't want to end up getting yourself ill, so anything like that I will be disposing of. And then I think that's kind of the main things to start with. It's just getting it all separated into different piles and making sure you're keeping it and that and that it's safe to use. And then it will be deciding how we're going to put it, store it all, to make it easy to use and to make it look nice and to make it hopefully a lot easier to get ready in the mornings, which will then give you more time to do other things. So I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I hope you're keeping up with me, and if you do like this video, give me a thumbs up please. Wow, that took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to, and it was a lot more hard work than I thought. I'm sweating, goodness me. So I got it done. I will show you in a moment when I pick the camera up and show you the area. Just talk to you for a moment. So I've managed to condense all my stuff down. So I've got a small pile, which I'll show you in a moment, that I'll be putting on a shelf once my husband puts the shelf on the wall. And then I filled the three drawers of the little cabinet that I told you about. That's now there, which I'll show you. And then I've got my 2 drawers and the workspace of the desk. So I think I've done really well to condense from the huge pile I had down to a small pile. So what I've done, I'm not sure, I might have a rearrange another date, I'm not sure, but for now we'll see how it goes. So I've got the things for the shelf. I've got this ornament that I want hanging up, which Faith got me a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then I've got just like a little trinket box that my husband bought me one year that I want to go on the shelf because I don't want that going anywhere. And
that's good so far, that's really good.
Thank you. This is the jewellery box I was talking about earlier, and all I've put in it in terms of jewellery is just a couple of bits that were too big for these little stands that I've got, and then some rings that I don't want to misplace, but other than that, that's just more for decorative than functional, so that's going to go on the shelf as well. And then I've got this makeup case that I'm just using as a nail varnish case now. So this has all of my nail varnishes in. I actually had this full, and then another basket full, and then another box full of nail varnishes. So I've really condensed those down because a lot of them were disgusting. Even if you shook them, they were well past their use by dates. We weren't going to be using those anytime soon. So they're all gone.
My foot disappeared in the corner because I moved my foot and it was just like this.
And then this is just it's actually a handbag organiser, but it's really handy to organise all my nail stuff in terms of like press on, glue on nails. I've got all my fake nails in here, and then I've got like my nail tools and quick dry spray and the emery boards and of course the nail glue. So there's lots of nice little pockets, so it all goes round lovely. So I'm really pleased with that. Faith's trying to ruin my stuff. So that's all that's going to need to go on the shelf, and then let me get my camera and I can show you what else I've done. Okay, so this is the finished area that I've done. So I'll just give you a quick talk through of what I've done with it. So I've got stuff in front of the mirror because even though you can see it's one of those swing mirrors, I don't actually need to angle it so it can, which was handy, otherwise I wouldn't have had enough space. But I tried it out. When I'm sitting down, I don't need to move the mirror at all, so I could put stuff in front of there. I used the Ted Baker cup for the brushes, like it was meant for in the end. So just added all mine in there as well. And then I managed to get my lipsticks into the holder. The only thing is I've got a lot of these long sticks which are actually a bit too thin and tall, but I've managed to balance them all in there, so it will do for now. It's not ideal, but it will do for now. And then I've got my cotton pads in the back there like I thought I would. Then I've got my 2 little jewellery stands with all my jewellery hanging off them. And then I've used the drawers here for eyebrow and eyeliner pencils and pens and things. And then all my mascaras are in the bottom drawer. And then I've just got some bottles and potions and lotions that I use like often, so I didn't want them put away. And then in my drawers I'm using a basket, and I had a box which obviously has a lid, and they were both kind of the same size though, so I've got one in each to separate my stuff up. So I've just got some like underarm and lotions, like body oils and things there, and some little jewellery, they're toe rings for the summer, my makeup wipes there, and then I've used one of those baskets I was talking about that I got from Poundland to put hand creams and face creams. So the idea is, when I'm getting ready, I should now know where everything is, and it should be really easy to get ready, so we'll have to see how it goes. The Ted Baker set came in a really nice box, so I'm using that box for my hairbands and hair clips and things. And then on the other side here, I've got, if I move that out of the way a minute, I've sectioned it up like that, so I've got some little tools and odd bits that I didn't really know what to do with. And then I've got hairbands and hair clips, little skinny ones there, hairbrush, and then this mirror that I also use if I want a close-up makeup. So that's it for the dressing table. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying then. Now, you know the big clear divider, here it is, that I got. It's too big for these drawers as well, but it sits on the top okay, so that's fine, and it's quite handy. I've managed to section it off, so I've got all my palettes for my eyes, and there's a couple of sort of mixed palettes at the back there. They're all in the back, and then I've got these 3 pots there, so this is more eye stuff, and then this is like blusher and contouring, and then this is my foundation. Then I've used the 3 drawers, so I have bra inserts in this basket, and then I've got some body creams in this little box here, and a bigger one at the back there. That's just an empty bottle of perfume. I'm keeping the bottle so I can compare to make sure I get the same one again, because I really liked it. And then in this one I've got a couple of makeup kits that were too big to fit up there. And then in the mum's treat tin, I did go for the face packs. So I've got all my face packs in there.
It makes sense for the treat, because not something you use every day like your normal makeup, you only use it once in a while.
Exactly. I've got a couple of little bottles of perfume that I don't need out at the back there, that I didn't want to display because I haven't got enough room. And then the big drawer at the bottom has the hairdryer, the hair straighteners, the heat pads, and some curlers and things. So it's all packed away. And then apart from all of that, I've just got this, which, oops, sorry, I'm just going to get it, because I'm going to get it hung up, but I'm not sure where yet. Somewhere in here, I have this jewellery hanger.
You can hold it. You can do it like...
Yeah, I don't think I want it there, because there's going to be a shelf up there. I think I'm going to put it on this wall over here. Yeah, I think it's going to go up there. So then it's covered up by the door half the time. And then if it's not, it still looks fine. So, and it's just got all my necklaces on that. And some bracelets. So, that's it. Let me just flip back so you can see me. Okay, so yeah, that is it for my organising. If you've got any questions at all, then please do leave comments below. And if you know the prices of some of those things I mentioned earlier, then do let everybody know, because I can't remember them all. I'll put any extra information that I've got in the notes below as well. If you like this video, then please do subscribe and give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, subscribe.
It would be ever so nice, because at the moment I do not have many subscribers, so it would be lovely if I could get a few of you there and some people commenting and get some dialogue going. That would be great. And if you like blogs, do check out my blog, mumonamissionforabettterlife.co.uk. and follow me on all my socials as well. That would be great. But
Link will be in the description.
thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all soon.
Bye.